News from China, July 19, 2023. The U.S. Senate passes the so-called US-Taiwan 21st Century Trade Initiative, first batch of agreements. Defense Minister Li Shangfu meets with Henry Kissinger. Chinese and Russian naval and air forces heading to the Sea of Japan. The US-Taiwan 21st Century Trade and Investment Framework Agreement was unanimously passed by the U.S. Senate on July 18 after being passed by the House of Representatives on June 21 Street. The bill will now be sent to President Biden to be signed into law. The purpose of the bill is to provide support and longevity to the so-called US-Taiwan 21st Century Trade Initiative's first set of agreements. Before the agreement takes effect, the President must report to Congress on how it promotes US-Taiwan trade relations and benefits American workers, consumers, businesses, and farmers. The initial agreement includes 5 issues, and negotiations on 7 additional issues, such as labor, environment, agriculture, and digital trade, are set to begin soon. The Taiwanese government's efforts to promote the deal have been criticized by some for being overly optimistic, as the agreement is merely a memorandum and does not address key issues such as tariffs and market access. The Chinese government has expressed its opposition to the deal, arguing that the Taiwanese government's pursuit of political gain has come at the expense of its citizens and businesses. On July 18, Chinese Defense Minister Li Shangfu met with former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger in Beijing, in a rare meeting between Chinese and U.S. defense officials. During the meeting, Li emphasized that China's pursuit of peaceful development is a boon, not a bane, for the world, and that the U.S. should have a correct strategic judgment. Kissinger expressed the view that the two militaries should strengthen communication and strive to create positive results for the development of the bilateral relationship. Recently, the U.S. military has urgently sought to establish military communication channels with China. Experts suggest that the lack of communication channels between the two militaries is due to the repeated obstacles created by the U.S., which now has to seek diplomatic channels to help the U.S. military restore communication with the Chinese military. Kissinger emphasized the importance of mutual understanding and cooperation between China and the U.S. China and Russia are conducting a joint military exercise called Northern Alliance 2023 in the Sea of Japan, with naval and air forces participating. The exercise aims to maintain the security of strategic sea lanes and will occur in the central part of the Sea of Japan. The Chinese Navy has deployed a fleet of 5 ships, while the Russian Pacific Fleet has sent several warships, including a large anti-submarine vessel and a light escort ship. The exercise also includes fighter jets, transport planes, and helicopters. Japan is closely monitoring the exercise with concern, as it involves the presence of Chinese and Russian warships in the area. By the end, in a world that is becoming increasingly unpredictable these days, I've put together a collection of affordable and highly effective self-defense products from AliExpress that you might find handy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow the AliCN News channel.